Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Beta Boys with Celtic in the Football Manager 2019 Beta. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Nothing much to catch you up on. We played the two games. We played St Johnstone, we drew against them 1-1, Lee Griffiths getting the goal, and then we played Hibs and we smashed them 5-2. We've changed the formation, we've changed both formations slightly, I'll tell you about that in a second. Lee Griffiths scoring against St Johnstone, like I said, and in the 5-2 victory against Hibs, Lewis Morgan picking up a hat-trick, Forrester and McGregor picking up the other two goals. It was kind of like going back to our old best. We unfortunately lost Lee Griffiths, which is a shame, considering our other striker, Edwards, is still not fully fit, so that's good. There's nothing else to really tell you about. Like I said, we've changed the tactics a little bit. This is what we've changed to, so instead of two defensive centre backs, essentially, we've gone for two central defenders with the defensive centre back in the middle. Changed the sweeper keeper to an actual keeper, and defensive mid, he's no longer a half back, he's a ball winning midfielder, and the right centre mid is a box to box midfielder and not a centre midfield on support even. And I think I might go structured, or should we keep it? We're going to keep it flexible for now, but I think in the future I need to make it structured. We've made a slight little change to this formation as well. Instead of an inside forward, we've gone for a winger on that side, and that's what we played against Hibs, and it seemed to work fairly well. But this is the team we're going to go for. Like I said, we got an injured striker. We haven't got a striker on the bench. It's all going to go fantastic. Gordon in goal. Simonovic, Beata, Benkovic, McGregor, Malumbu, Lustig, Bitten, Ncham, Rogic, and Edouard up top, the injured Edouard. Like I said, we're playing Schalke, which is a must. I would say must win because we're at home, but I'll be happy with a draw. But if we drew, we have to beat them away from home. So it's all a bit. If we want to get Europa, that's all we're fighting for, Europa League. And so you've got some quite good players on the side, haven't they? This is going to be a tough ask. If we lose this, then there's probably not much point showing you any other Champions League games, because we won't even get Europa League. If we lose this, we'll probably finish the group stage on 0 points. I can tell you that much now, because we're not going to pick up points against Barcelona or Tottenham. And if we can't beat Schalke at home, what have we got? What chances have we got of beating them away? That's my view of it. But hopefully we don't get any more big injuries, and we can pull forward and give away a penalty, apparently. Ugh. We're going to have this kind of game where it's our fault all the time. Caligari with the penalty, slots it in, 11 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. Deary, deary me. Deary, deary me. We don't need to see a replay of that. Oh, come on, boys. We're 40 minutes in. Nothing's happened since the penalty. Literally no you can see up here, no highlights whatsoever. We still haven't had a shot. So second half, I'm going to change to the 4-2-3-1, I think, and see if we can actually get a shot. Because clearly this formation, we've got the win backs on support, not defend. Clearly something's just not right with this formation. So I might have to change it. I know these teams are better than us, but you would have thought that we'd at least have one shot from range or something like that. Assertive. It's time to dig in. End team talk. Let's change the tactics. Let's go to the more attacking 4-2-3-1, shall we? Keep the ball. Be more happy. Let's have a look. McGregor, you can go back up there. Lustig's fine. Is Lustig injured? No, surprise, surprise. I did see Benkovic is error prone, which he is, so I can't really bring him off. I guess McGregor, can he play left back? It's an attacking left back, so he probably can. And then we'll bring Scotty Sinclair on for Benkovic. Who's had the worst? Rogic is terrible. Incham, can you play in that role. You can. Ball winner midfielder for Malumbu. And then we'll bring on Lewis Morgan, the man that he is. He can play inside forwards. We'll stick him as winger for now. Oh, we could bring on Forrest. We're going to bring on Forrest. And if we need to, we can bring on Morgan. Maybe play him up front. Depends how Edward does. But I probably should have played Lewis Morgan, even if it was at left wing back, considering he scored a hat-trick in the last game. Instant corner here, 45 seconds in. And we've gone 2-0 down. Oh. From a corner, 45 seconds into the bloody half it was. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, another highlight. 51 minutes in. Bitton has got the ball. It looks like it's going to be our attack, finally. We're actually going to get a shot. Bitton plays into the box. Gets tackled. Sinclair does really well to win it back there. But once again loses it. Gets it back. He's done extremely well. Malumbu's there. Has a shot. And it's saved. But that's more positive, boys. More positive. I can say that much, at least. Demand more. Boyata wins the header to Edward. Back to Malumbu. This is a very long highlight. I can see a goal coming in. McGregor at the left back. Can he whip the ball in? Can he whip the ball in? Inchamp's there. Can we get a shot off Bitton? Just over the bar. That was much better. Much better. Much more positive from everyone there. The problem is McGregor's absolutely shattered, but Malumbu's injured and tired. And neither of them are having particularly great games. So, which one do we take off? Considering we don't have a left back on the bench, we don't have a striker on the bench. I kind of regret paying 20 mil for Janssen now. I probably should have bought someone who might actually change up the squad a bit. Bit of a mistake on my part, I feel there. We've played much better the second half, except for the goal, obviously. But let's take off Edwards. Azani can play up top. We'll play Azani then, because I don't think Lewis Morgan can even touch playing up front on his own. So we give Azani a go. What's the worst that can happen? He might score. But we got 15 minutes to save any chance of getting Europa League. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Harriet plays out to Mendel, and we've given away another penalty. 2 penalties in the same match, in the match that we kind of needed to win. Oof has got the ball, and Gordon saves it. Gordon saves it. I feel like we just need to push on now. Attacking, encourage, because the boys will be pumping after that. Lustig clears off the line. Jesus Christ, come on, boys. McGregor's absolutely shattered out there. We've gone to attack him. 10 minutes to go. Can we garner anything? Because another corner, and it's free now. Let's just go balanced. Just go balanced. Just try and kill the game off as quick as possible. Right, that's the end of the match. And I knew it was going to be tough. But the 2 games we've played, where we've conceded 2 penalties in this game. Both, the first one I didn't really see. It was a free kick, which you get them a lot in Football Manager, where it's just a free kick whipped in and a penalty happens. And the second one, the guy's just, I think it was Lustig, just absolutely demolished the guy. Against Barcelona, we made that stupid mistake in the middle of the park to concede a goal. It feels like it's our own undoing in the Champions League. Granted, it is a very tough group. I don't think anyone expects us not to finish bottom. Yeah, I'm going to start actually resting these players properly. Rudic has just been absolutely terrible. 6.5 average rating over the last 5 games. So, mate, I'm going to gift you with a week off, because I don't really want you anywhere near the team. Janssen, I'm going to keep for now. I'm going to give, in fact, I'll give everyone a day off. And then, except for Rudic, apparently. No, I didn't click on Forrest's name, did I? Where is he? Where's he gone? Rudic. And then give everyone a day off because we got Rangers. We don't want everyone to be having rest days and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully we can sort something out. We're playing Rangers, a game we need to win, especially after drawing against them in the league. And we'll have to see what happens. So I'll see you in a second. Welcome back, everyone, and it's time to draw the winner of the Football Manager 2019 giveaway that I've been doing over on Twitter. Don't worry if you missed out, because I might be doing another one when the full game actually drops. So keep an eye on my Twitter for that. But there's about 6 to 8 of you, I think we had about 70 retweets. A couple of people didn't play by the rules exactly. So, oh well, they're just not in the draw. But there's all of these who retweeted and followed my tweet. And hopefully one of you can become the next legend of Football Manager. Let's pick a random name to pick the winner of the Football Manager 2019 giveaway. Random name has been clicked. At Gia Zia, is that right? At Gia Zia, you have won Football Manager 2019. I'll tag you on Twitter. You have 24 hours to I'll either DM you or tag you, 24 hours to reply, and you'll get Football Manager 2019. Should we get straight back into the game now? Welcome back, everybody. I accidentally clicked into the game. That's fine. This is the team for today. We got Gordon in goal, Izagiri, Benkovic, Ujir, Lustig, Bitton, Brown, Lewis, Morgan, Azani making his first start, and Forrest and Edouard up front. I kind of went with more how they're doing in training more than how they're doing in matches, just to get a bit of more rotation. Like, we would probably have Scott Sinclair there. He's on the bench, but Morgan trained better than him this week, so we've stuck him in there. Same with the centre backs, Janssen and Boyata. These two trained better, so we've stuck them in there. You know, simple as it, no one who's playing needs a rest, which is fantastic. So they're getting the players that do need a rest are getting a well-deserved rest, if you will. But I think I need to rotate a bit more, give the players a bit more of a rest time. Maybe, like I said, I'm not doing training, so maybe the training schedule's a bit too hard. I don't know. I have no idea. But all that matters today is that we beat Rangers in the Old Firm derby, and we go through to the final of the Betfred Cup. Not only because it's a final, but we get to beat Rangers, which we didn't do the first time around. So fingers crossed, all the fingers crossed, we can play well, ignore the Schalke game, and we can smash Rangers. Lustig has picked up another knock. I've never met someone who just picks up niggling injury after niggling injury. So annoying. Not since bloody Guidetti in Football Manager 2018. But Lustig's on a whole different level. Edouard, we finally got a goal against Rangers. Finally, we're 1-0 up. I think it's at a neutral ground. I don't even think it's at Ibrox. But 1-0 up in the Betfred Cup semi-final. Forrest, a great run down the wing. We don't need Lustig over there. Edouard had a shot, then rifled in the rebound after the keeper parried it. 1-0 up. Fantastic. We need to carry on now, get a couple of more goals than us. Right, it's half-time. I almost forgot to commentate there. It's half-time. Nothing's happened since the goal. Don't get complacent. Yeah, look, ever since the goal, I was in a mind of my own. I nearly just went through the half-time team talk and didn't say anything. 1-0. Rangers have had slightly more shots than us, but that's fine. As long as we're scoring the goals, which I'd rather have 3 shots and 1 goal than 13 or 21 shots that we've had before and get 1 goal. You know what I mean? So the less chances we have, and if that means we're going to have 6 shots and 2 goals, that's fantastic. But Rangers are on the attack here. Jack, good name that, plays out to Katic, plays all the way back to our field. Good pressure in here from the boys. All we need to do now is get the ball back and go on a counter-attack. Koulibaly plays out to Taverny, who's out there on his own. Can he whip the ball in? He can. Morales is there, but Gordon makes an absolutely fantastic save, and it is still 1-0. Rangers have got a corner though. It is not over quite yet. Lafferty with the header straight into the hands of Gordon. It doesn't look like we're playing particularly well, because we're looking at the stats, we're not. But we got the goal. I'm just going to shout encourage the boys a little bit. And Lewis Morgan's... Azani and Lewis Morgan are having terrible games. I've given them a chance, and they're just not doing anything. So I'm going to make a sub now. I think 64 minutes in. Lewis Morgan off for Sinclair. Azani, you can come off for Inchan. Yeah, might as well. And then I'm going to leave Lustig on for a little bit more, purely because he always gets injured, so I don't care for him. So he can break a leg for all I care. He'll probably be out for 1 to 3 days with a broken leg. Doesn't matter. 70th minute. Hopefully Sinclair with his pace can get us a second goal, a needed second goal. But it's looking good at the moment, boys. I would happily take a 1-0 win against Rangers if they slightly dominated us and whatnot. I don't care. We're into a final. We've beaten Rangers, but we've got 7 minutes to hold on. We're going to go cautious, counter. I prefer counter. We're going to go counter, and we're going to... So shall I take Lustig off? It's probably a bit too late now either way. But we have killed the game off. This game has been null of highlights. Forrest now picked up an injury. But 3 minutes, 30 seconds over the allotted 3 minutes of minimum injury time. And we have kind of snuck away with a 1-0 win, which it's fine by me. We've beaten arch rivals Rangers in the semi-final of the Betfred Cup. It might not be the most prestigious cup, but it's still a cup. If we can win that, that's a silverware in my cabinet, which I'm more than happy with. I'm more than happy with at this stage, especially after what's going on with the Champions League and how badly that's going. We finally beat Rangers, which I promised I would do in the last Rangers episode. Beat them, and we're in the final of the Betfred Cup. Where should we come back to? When is the final? The final hasn't been drawn yet, so I don't know when it is. In fact, I might do a little bit of a live stream soon. I might live stream up until... I might even live stream the whole month of November. Who knows? Keep an eye on the channel to see if I'm going to do a live stream. I will do a live stream. I don't know when yet. But thank you very much for watching. I didn't do the rest of my stick, did I? Like, subscribe if you're new, or you haven't done so already. And thank you very much for watching. And once again, well done to Gia Zia on the winning the giveaway. Like I said, there probably will be another giveaway. You just have to keep an eye on my Twitter. So anyone that's just followed to the giveaway, stay following because you might miss out on another giveaway. I'll end the episode there because I'm rambling now. Thank you very much for watching.
Can't run from what I feel inside.